My name is Marcus Winters. I'm 23 years old and I'm broadcasting from 2117. Right now, if you're watching this, it's probably sometime in the 2020s, maybe the 2010s, maybe a few years beyond that. The 2010s and early 2020s, the smartphone era, pre-quantum, before the really big things happened. You're living in what I call the last normal decades, and you don't even know it. I found this radio, this ancient ham radio buried in the woods near what used to be Atlanta. The connection between timelines? I don't understand it. Neither does anyone I know. All I know is every now and then I pick up a faint broadcast from the 2020s or 2010s, so I know there's a connection. Radio was supposed to be obsolete by 1990, but here you guys still are using it. But physics, time, and desperation have a way of creating miracles you can't explain, right? So here's what I'm doing. I'm using it to talk to you, in hopes that somehow, some way, someone hears my messages there. I'm not going to give you lottery numbers or stock tips. I'm not going to tell you who's going to win the World Series. None of that is going to help you in your lifetime. I'm here because the future I'm living in, our future, is something you need to understand before it becomes inevitable. Between your time and mine, America has changed. Fundamentally, irreversibly, and it didn't happen in one dramatic moment. It was 1,000 small choices, normalized, rationalized, and accepted. It started with information. You have the internet now, the entire sum of human knowledge at your fingertips. But you also have algorithms, recommendation engines designed by the smartest people in the world, designed to keep you engaged, to keep you scrolling, and accidentally, or maybe not so accidentally, to divide you, to make you see the person across from you as an enemy rather than a neighbor. I'm not saying this to blame you. I'm saying it's because understanding is the first step to doing something different. In the 2010s and early 2020s, you made decisions about data, about privacy, and what technology companies were allowed to collect and learn about you. With everything going on, these seem like abstract policy debates, tech regulation, boring stuff, but these decisions, they determined what was possible in my time. And then came the war. Not the next World War. That doesn't happen for decades. The Second American Civil War. The infrastructure you built, highways, power grids, water systems, all of it was designed for a stable government. When that stability broke, when the government could no longer maintain order, so did everything else that depended on it. More mass migration happened as the government struggled to keep the economy afloat. With resource scarcity and with the government divided and the populace at war, we didn't see that the true players moved in. After 5 years of harsh conflict and bloodshed, VistaNet came and offered the leaders of both sides an opportunity. True universal surveillance. You were watched on video 24/7 and were tracked by a device implanted at birth. See, in moments of crisis, people give up freedom for security. That's not a moral failing. It's how humans are wired. You're scared. You're desperate. And someone offers you safety. You take it. You don't think about what you're trading away. But I'm here because I want you to think about it first. Before the crisis hits. Before you're too afraid to refuse. In 2117, America is stable. Order is maintained. But at a cost most of you couldn't fathom. The freedoms you take for granted, the ability to move, to speak, to think without total surveillance, and to choose. Most of those are gone. Theoretical these days. Like democracy is free now, except you just don't know it yet. The hard part, most people in my time are okay with it, because the alternative, chaos, uncertainty, danger, seemed worse at the time. But here's why I'm broadcasting to you. Because I don't think it has to happen this way. The decisions you're making right now, in 2024, 5, and 6, or whenever, about technology and culture, about how we treat each other, about what we're willing to tolerate from our institutions, Those decisions are branch points. They're moments where the future could go different directions. I can't change my present by changing your past. Time doesn't work that way. Or heck, maybe it does, and no one really understands it. But I can warn you. I can show you where the path leads, and maybe, just maybe, enough of you will choose differently. This series, these broadcasts, I'm going to walk you through the critical moments, the specific decisions, the seemingly small things that have massive consequences. I'll show you what we lost, what we gained, and what was never worth the trade. This is dangerous for me. Broadcasting across time creates a signature. The authorities in my era, they don't like unauthorized communications. They don't like people in the past being warned about the future. What authoritarian would? But I'm doing it anyway because I have to. You deserve to know what's coming. You deserve a choice. So please stick around. Hear my story. Hear what happened to us. And then decide. Is this the future that you want? Or are you willing to do something different? I'm Marcus Winters. I'm broadcasting from 2117. Welcome to The Signal. It will take some time, so I'm sure that I'm safe, but my next broadcast will be about the vote that started it all. Subscribe.